Be, do, have. This is the formula for success. This is the ascension to being the best. B speaks to my identity. One of the biggest problems you face in your life is you don't know who you are. It's one of the biggest problems you face. Do you understand you will never behave in a way that's inconsistent with how you perceive your identity? So that's why you have to be hyper intentional about where you get your identity from. Most people get their identity from lidentity. What is lidentity? Lidentity is your notness. Your what? Your notness. You say notness is not a word. It wasn't until I just said it. It's one now. What is notness? Notness is all the things that all the people, all your life, told you and showed you you are not. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not tall enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not handsome enough. You're not strong enough. You're not educated enough. Who you are is not enough, is your identity. And man, you thought they could see you. The reason they gave you an identity is because they can't even see themselves. How could you expect them to see you? They gave you a identity because they felt so insecure, they had to make you feel smaller in order for them to feel bigger. Do you know why children make fun of other children? Because the children who are making fun feel insecure. And they think that making somebody else feel worse will make them feel better. But it doesn't work. For this, like, God didn't he didn't just skip steps when he made you. I'm not going to give them everything they need for their assignment. So, and so what most people do is they will attempt to overcome their identity with what I call my identity. What's a my identity? A my identity is a fake identity that you make up. That's better than the identity, but it's still not your identity. This is so powerful when you get it. So you go through life attempting to prove to people that you're better than they told you you're not. So the foundation of your my identity is the identity. Your my identity is born out of your identity. So what do I need to do? You need to trash the identity. Stop believing that who you are, that who you're not is more important than who you are. Stop believing that. Stop buying that lie. Stop making up some fake identity to prove, putting fake posts on fake social media profiles so you can be as fake as everybody else on the platform. Just be who you are, and trust that who you are is more than enough for you to be able to do more than enough, for you to be able to have more than enough. Now, where am I going to get my identity from? The only place you can get your true identity from is from the ultimate identity, which is who? God. The I am that I am. That's such a fascinating and powerful. Those two words, I don't know that there are two words in the English language that are more powerful than I am, which is why it's absolutely imperative to never insert an identity after I am. I am so stupid. I am not good enough. I am not rich enough. I am poor. I am weak. I am sick. What are you doing? What you're doing is, if you think about I am it's a very present identity. In fact, what does it say in Psalm 46? Psalm 46 says, the Lord is our refuge and our strength, a very what? Present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear though the earth be removed. Present help. Well, it's hard for us as human beings to experience present. Why? Because as soon as I say now, it becomes then. Now then. You can't say now fast enough for it to remain now. So as human beings, it's very difficult for us to experience in the realm of time anything other than the past or the future, unless we're praying or meditating on the Word of God. Why? Because what we're doing is we're unplugging from the now and then, and we're getting plugged into the forever now. Because think about I am as an identity. I am means that I'm not I was. It means that I'm not I will be. It means that I am, and I'm not just I am that I am. What I am. I am that I am, who is mighty, who is powerful, who is love, who is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. I am that I am. So if you get your identity from him, from I am that I am, then you know who you are. When you know who you are, you don't have to prove it. You can just walk in it. I'm telling you, real freedom is, I have nothing to lose, I have nothing to gain, I have nothing to hide, I have nothing to prove. Thank you for remembering what I said, because I couldn't remember. I got some help from the front row, right? And so, like, that's freedom. That's when you know who you are. You're no longer attempting to be better than somebody else or better than somebody else told you you're not. You're just being who you are and letting that be enough. How do you do that? It's okay. Can I give you permission to do something that God already gave you permission to do? Can I tell you something? I'm not even going to give you permission. Can I tell you something God gave you permission to do when he made you? He gave you permission to be yourself and be okay with it. Stop attempting to be a version of yourself that deletes your identity. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. If you are intentional, you will be misunderstood. Period. And you have to be okay with being misunderstood. I know I'm misunderstood. Like, I've been called so many things. I've been called a false prophet, prosperity gospel preacher. I've been called the Antichrist. Me, the Antichrist. On more than one occasion. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Con artist, scam cause. I've been called a lot of, but you know what? You know what? I don't even have time to respond. I don't have time to care. You can literally believe whatever about me and you're going to do that anyway. So I might as well own my identity. I might as well operate like I am who God says I am, and I know it, instead of pretending that I need to overcome somebody else's delusion. I'm telling you, when you get this part down, identity is fire.